Hi everyone, today, we're going to take a look at the 5 best camera for 4K video on the market for this year. First, we're going to show you our 5 best picks, then we'll talk about what you should look for before buying a best camera for 4K video. You can find timestamps and links to all the products we mention in this video down in the description below. Let's get started. The top 4K cameras can capture cinematic video in a variety of settings. These cameras can help you get the shots you need to wow your audience, whether you're making a full-length feature film or just some social media video content. The best models also provide you a variety of filming and editing choices to let your imagination run wild. Which 4K cameras are the ideal for your project, then? We have examined the most recent 4K cameras, including some of the best cameras on the market, to determine the answer. Our knowledgeable reviewers have used these tools for hundreds of hours. In order to evaluate each camera's durability and usability, it is used in a variety of real-world situations. In order to test every area of performance, from frame rates to stabilization, our experts also record test footage in a variety of settings and shooting configurations. Currently, the Panasonic Lumix GH6 is what we consider to be the greatest 4K camera overall. It's a 5.7K powerhouse that undercuts the Sony a7S III while being manageable in the hand and loaded with a variety of video options. Having said that, your production budget might be more constrained. In that case, we heartily suggest the Sony ZV-E10. It's an ideal video hybrid for 4K vloggers because it's compact and lightweight. Number 5. Panasonic Lumix GH5 camera for 4K video. When it was initially released, the Panasonic GH5 was among the best 4K cameras money could buy. The Mark II from Panasonic is the preferred camera for video creators because it builds on the proven foundation while making a few significant changes. The most notable upgrade is integrated wireless live streaming, which the GH5 II can do thanks to support for the RTMP/RTMPS protocol. When your connection is strong enough, the resolution increases to its highest setting of 1080-60 frames per second. The GH5 can capture breathtaking 4K footage even when you're not streaming. Videographers now have access to a few new frame rates and resolutions, including anamorphic 6K and 4:2:0 10-bit C4K, while maintaining the same micro Four Thirds sensor. Additionally, a variable frame rate mode is available for production of both fast and slow motion, up to 180 frames per second. The sensor size has a small impact on low-light performance, but 5-axis in-body image stabilization allows you to shoot handheld without any shake. The GH5 Mark II is shaping out to be an excellent choice for capturing all types of 4K content, especially when combined with a fully articulating touchscreen. Although not everyone may find wireless live streaming appealing, it is a new phenomenon that few other camera manufacturers appear eager to investigate. Number 4. Sony Alpha 7 IV camera for 4K video. The Sony a7 IV establishes a standard for mirrorless hybrids by fusing photography power with video adaptability. Although substantial by modern standards, it's too much for the majority of amateur filmmakers. Although dedicated 4K cameras offer better value, the a7 IV still boasts impressive video capabilities thanks to its unlimited recording capacity, powerful autofocus, and 10-bit recording support. In our tests, the camera's variable touchscreen felt like a benefit for shooting alone, and the record button served as a practical convenience. Although it can't completely replace a gimbal, in-body image stabilization is useful for handheld vlogging. Additionally, testing showed that its autofocus is the best in the business, sticking to targets like glue. Even at higher ISOs, the a7 IV offers clear, noise-free output by oversampling 7K resolution video to 4K/30p. The 10-bit 4:2:2 option offers versatility for color graders as well. On 4K/60p video, there is a crop, and panning with a rolling shutter can deform verticals. But the A7 IV is a true all-arounder if you're looking for a camera that can capture a compelling combination of stills and video. Number 3. Sony Alpha ZV-E10 camera for 4K video. This is an inexpensive, video-focused hybrid with an APS-C sensor housed in a quality small chassis. It makes a great choice for 4K vloggers. Although it is compact and light, it does not have a viewfinder or flash, but it does have a helpful articulating touchscreen and strong audio communication. Unfortunately, the menu system cannot be accessed via the touch interface. The ZV-E10 shouts video thanks to its wide range of format options. It can capture competitive 4K at 30 frames per second, but we believe the absence of a 60 frames per second preset at 4K is unfortunate. In order to achieve detailed results, footage is captured with 6K oversampling, making the most of the pixel count. In our tests, SteadyShot's electronic stabilization effectively compensated for hand trembling, and even when a subject was moving around the frame, the object tracking autofocus reliably locked on. Although noise handling falls short of full-frame competitors, the rolling shutter that is observed when panning is much worse. Because of this, it is essentially useless for run-and-gun videographers. But the ZV-E10 is a terrific alternative if you're happy to shoot handheld selfie vlogs or use a tripod accompanied with a selection of small lenses. Number 2. Panasonic Lumix GH6 camera for 4K video. Looking for a portable 4K camera with outstanding videography capabilities? First and foremost, the Panasonic Lumix GH6 is a micro 4/3 flagship camera for filmmakers. We believe that the GH6 gains from excellent handling and a sensible control layout, making it more manageable in the hand than a full-frame heavyweight. We found that its front and back recording buttons, tally lights, and multi-angle touchscreen made framing and shooting simple. The GH6 is a video powerhouse despite its relatively small size. Additionally, it has built-in color profiles and a wide variety of 10-bit ProRes and anamorphic video codecs. 5.7K footage can be captured at 60 frames per second with 7.5 stops of in-body image stabilization. It's basically a monster from a movie. However, during testing, we encountered no overheating problems. Although its smaller sensor might have an impact on low-light performance, we managed to get nice pictures at dusk. We believe that the camera's 25.2 MP sensor and autofocus mechanism were created with video in mind. Other manufacturers have faster autofocus systems if you require it, but tests showed that the contrast-based autofocus on the GH6 is still reliable. It contains all of this and weighs less than a kilogram, making it tiny enough to put into a camera bag. Number 1. Sony Alpha 7S III camera for 4K video. The Sony a7S III is unquestionably the best hybrid camera currently on the market. To be the greatest 4K camera you can buy, it limits output to 4K and maintains resolution modest, as opposed to some other models' 6K/8K capabilities. There are many other highlights available in addition to the spectacular output and up to 120 frames per second shooting for ultra-smooth recording. A full-sized HDMI connector, a shockingly high-resolution viewfinder, and a fully articulating screen with an upgraded touch interface are all included. Additionally, 16-bit RAW footage may be captured over HDMI. Other ports for up to 4 audio inputs, a headphone and microphone jack, and compatibility with Sony's XLR-K3M Hachu device are also available for videographers. Without a doubt, this camera is expensive, but if you want something that performs its function incredibly well, we don't believe you can find a better option. The menu structure has been revised in response to suggestions from professional photographers and videographers. More straightforward settings and a more responsive camera. Fully articulating touchscreen, excellent low-light performance, and long battery life.